Welcome. And today we'll forego a review so that I can take advantage of the daily uploads and to announce that we have reached a $7,000 mark out of the 25 I'm looking for Rocky Mountain Audio Fest. If you haven't heard, I do that to like line up the magnets. If you haven't heard, hi boop boop. Better version already. If you haven't heard, going to Rocky Mountain, want to bring a little bit of Z Reviews madness and sensibility to the Rocky Mountain Audio Fest in Denver in September. Denver. Just, you know, yes, everything there is expensive, but there's some affordable stuff there. And I'm more talking about speakers and subwoofers and DACs and things that aren't $1 trillion. And maybe people could actually go there and get some actual buying advice. And speaking of buying advice, let's actually talk about the new forum. So, if you don't know, there is a website called HiFiGuides.com. I wanted Hi-Fi Guide, but that was owned already and I can't buy it. Anyway, this is designed to replace my purchasing guides on Arzeos. If you've never been to Arzeos, link to that. And I don't update those a lot. So DMS3TV, who is far younger and far more energetic, was like, hey, I'll help you build this site. So here we go. This is every headphone that I currently recommend. Now, it's got to be updated a lot more frivolously than Arzeos. And you can go here and it's going to have, right now it's very basic. It asks you what your price range is and you can just drag a slider and it says, do you own an amplifier? If you own an amplifier, you say yes. And it starts removing choices as you go down. And then you want open back? I want open back. And then, okay, it literally only leaves open backs. And then it asks you a sound signature, like I want it bright, warm, neutral, V-shaped, and you can skip any of these. And also, we're working on it so that if you're not sure of a question, if like amp, yes, no, you'll be able to hit a question mark and a video that either I'll narrate or DMS will narrate, or he'll certainly do the editing on it, but will come up and explain. So I want a bright, open back headphone, and I own an amp, and I want it to be under $870. So, you know, that's a little bit too much. Let's make it under 400 bucks. Drag down. You literally have a choice between the AD1000X or the DT880 600 ohm. And if you're outside of your price range, you want to go a little bit higher, the Beyerdynamic T1. So that's what this website was designed for. It's designed so that eventually there's going to be like endless questions, because it doesn't matter. You could answer one and then your selection is reduced. I want your mothers. I want all your mamas to be able to go to this site and then just find their perfect headphone. What's your price range? What are you doing with it? Are you gaming? Are you a casual gamer? Are you into? It's going to just keep going down and down and down and down and down. Do you mind modding? If there's like a do you mind modding question, if you said I'd rather not mod, then it will be headphones you don't even have to change the pads on. Things like that. So now attached to this website, which helps you buy things, is now a forum. And the forum is the reason I'm going to Rocky Mountain Audio Fest. This website and this forum is the reason. We're trying to promote this. And it's going to cost $25,000. The website didn't cost much to put together, and the forum people are doing for basically I'm taking them out to eat mac and cheese. So a lot of friends are helping with this, and the forum itself is what I'm most interested in, because there's a lot of places on the internet to bullshit about audio, but I don't have a hand in any of them. I don't go to HiFi, Super Best Audio Friends, nah. Audio Science Review, I sort of am okay. But it's like, I just feel like there's not enough place to put the music talk thing on top. Number one, the first category. We're all here for music. I don't have these speakers and amps and DACs and piles of audio equipment so that I could just rub it. I want to listen to music. So music talk is first. And then if you want to go into depth on anything else, we've got a ton of topics that have popped up. Aurora is the best. I will fight you if you disagree in music talk. So there you go. That's a good topic. Mass Drop 789, talking about that. Probably about people selling it for $4,000 now because it's just insane. People have brought up topics on the Campfire Andromedas, ZMF, Course Protopro. I've tried to, the way that I'm trying to structure this, or the way that we're trying to structure it, is if you go to the headphones section, we want there to be a topic for every single headphone that anybody uses ever. So if you're looking for the T60RPs, You go to the T60RP topic, you could look at reviews, you could post your own. It's there. No one has to make a new topic about the T60RP because every headphone on earth has a topic pre-made. There's going to be some organizational changes because people are making headphone questions like best headphones for metal music in the middle of this, and we'll probably reorganize that. But we're using a forum software that was very flat and people were complaining they couldn't physically get their brains around it. So we spent a good deal of time looking for a theme that makes it look less flat. And I really love how Discourse does the whole activity, views, replies. You could see people's avatars. It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice thing. I like this. Planar recommendations under $100. So the categories we currently have, and it's going to expand. Just like the actual website where you can pick headphones, eventually that's going to expand to, do you want to look up headphones, headphone amps, speakers, speaker amps, subwoofers, home theaters in general. Every one of those subcategories will have a guide that lets you pick and choose between your budget and what your intentions are and how big is your space. And we'll work that out in the coming months as we lead towards Rocky Mountain Audio Fest. So by the time we actually get there, you can visit HiFiGuides.com and actually be like, just influenced by that. And every post on the HiFiGuides results page, so when you get, knocks it down, we don't have it here yet. There's links to reviews, but every one of these, when you go there, if it says, hey, you should buy these EL8Cs, that's your choice, you can order on Amazon, which will support the site, or click a review, or just go straight to the forum. It'll literally take you to the specific forum post about that headphone. So if the Audeze signs come up and you're like, oh, I should buy these Audeze signs, should I, read everything about them in the forum? It'll just take you right there. Now we haven't added that, and that's going to be back-breaking labor work. And right now the list here is only headphones that both DMS and I approve on. There's been a couple that he likes more than I do, and I like way more than he does, but we've agreed, and this is basically like a cropped list as of 2 months ago of what exists, like the Neumann NDH20s are not on there. Those are linked in the description. And if you know anything about Z reviews, you should probably get a set before the review comes out. But yeah, the forums are real fast. AWS and all sorts of crazy stuff. And feel free, by the way, to go into the off-topic section and start a topic on anything. Artwork, your cat, what kind of carpet should you get for your den? I don't care. Just liven this place up, because it's currently got like a few hundred people from the last announcement. I'm going to pin it on our Zeos, and I'm going to obviously publish this YouTube video, which should get people looking at it at least. We spent a lot of the time was getting the sign-ins to happen with Google, Twitter, and Facebook, so you don't have to go and get an email and click I reply to it. Just boom, sign in with Google, sign in with Twitter, and you're here. You can see there's my avatar. I spoke in the HiFiGuides room official thread. There is also linked in the description the official thread for the room at Rocky Mountain, which shows the layout that we're dealing with the giant kitchenette. And I don't know how you set up in a kitchen, but maybe like little desks to do near field. Then the living room is going to do a couple speaker sets, so you might have to set up a main listening station and then swap out speakers to go. Then there's a dining room, a bedroom for headphones. There's a giant bathroom. None of you are allowed in that. That's mine. I'm living in that giant bathroom. And yeah, just come contribute to the forums. There's too many people in too many places. I have a Discord. I've got a Telegram. I've got a pay-for Telegram. Our Z Reviews is a great place. I just never go there because I can't. It's much harder to do mobile. This app, by the way, when you load the mobile version of HiFiGuides of the forum at HiFiGuides, it is actually insanely nice. So yeah, that's basically it. Good fellas, you're a funny guy. Funny. Okay, good. Anyway, that's what I'm here to tell you. We've hit a sort of milestone. We're about halfway through paying for the room. That $25,000 should encompass like a bulk of everything that's going on, but the room itself, again, is $13,500. That's it. I pay that much and I just have a room. I don't have a way to get there. I don't have a place to stay when I'm there. I don't have any of the other accessories I need. So thank you for people who have donated. If you've already donated or you just don't have the means to donate, feel free to share this video with anyone else who might be interested. Anyone who lives local or near Denver, we could probably bring that number up. I want to get to at least the cost of the room. before the end of June, because that rhymes, right, Chewbacca? Chewbacca will not be attending, but I don't know, maybe if that gets up high enough, I will hire a luxury plane and have her carried there, and she could sit in a massive cage and listen to music, and everyone can pet her. And there'll also be, we're basically trying to, anything that we purchase for the show or companies give to us, because I have emails going out asking for companies to donate equipment towards it, either to make donations towards the fund or equipment. I've had a couple say yes, and I had a couple say no. Unfortunately, PSA Power Sound Audio, who, one of my very first large subwoofers in those MT110s, I would love to have brought their tower variant to Rocky Mountain. They're only $1,100 a tower, but they're huge, and I would, they're like, we're at capacity right now, and we don't want to have any more people talking about our stuff. They literally can't take any more orders, but I'm gonna message them again in a couple months when we're getting closer to the show, because he said they might have the ability, you know, the business is business. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. Will there be a wallpaper? I've already got that one used on something, unfortunately. I'll find you all a nice wallpaper, because this would not be a Z review if I didn't say that. Please check out the GoFundMe, and if you've already checked it out, send it to someone. Send it to your grandma. Grandma, did you see this GoFundMe? Grandma will be confused. Grandma will throw your inheritance at me. I'm sorry. Grandma's a lovely woman. Yeah, check out the forums. Check out the GoFundMe. Check out my cat. And links. And there you go. And that's it for today. Enjoy your holidays. I'll see you all tomorrow with probably a regular video. But I'll be doing these like every 2 weeks or so, just to sort of remind you and give you updates on what's happening. The rooms there are expensive.